It was our last game home at East ever, and we were kind of taking it for granted a little bit. I mean, we'd beaten Aquinas, I think like 18 to like 5 or 6 earlier in the year. And at halftime, it was a lot closer than it should have been. And then we got really fired up at the half. Left really kind of made sure our seniors knew that we wouldn't be out there ever again if we didn't play our best half lacrosse we could have. And from there, we kind of started the rhythm of the rest of our playoffs. We've been a second half team all year, and in the playoffs, we really were a second half team. So that kind of started off the trend we had. Blue Valley game, I mean, it was a lot like the Aquinas game in that we came out a little sluggish. Our offense was not rotating very well. We were dropping passes. We weren't making our shots. We were getting some looks, but none of them were going in. We kind of had that feeling like, is this going to happen exactly like it did in the regular season? Because it was reminded us a lot of that game when we came out really slow against Blue Valley, and they just wore us down and barely beat us. And it just came alive in the second half, just started lighting up with goals, and we pulled out on I think it was like a 12-0 run in the third quarter, or from like the end of the first quarter to the third quarter in total. It's like a 13-0 run. So our offense just came alive, and we saw that carry through to the Pembroke game. One of the most dominating games that we've had all season long. Basically, if you exclude the first 4 minutes, it was our game the whole way. From the very beginning, every single guy on this team had an idea in their mind of what they wanted to accomplish, and we had our low points. We had some times where we weren't clicking, where we weren't playing like a team, but it really showed in that championship game that we wanted it just more than anyone else, and it was all because of the hard work that everyone put in. I'm so proud of everyone on this team, for young guys stepping up, for some of our returning guys buckling down, taking some leadership roles. It was a really incredible team to be a part of. I mean, there's no feeling to describe the clock going to 0 and looking at your team running onto the field, the guys that you'd fought with the whole year, who you've gone through sweat and disappointment and victory with. Sharing that moment with everyone was something I'll never forget for the rest of my life. We have left this team in very, very good hands. It helps when you've got the best coaches in the state and some of the best coaches in the country, but I mean, you think about guys who this year were some of the best in the state: Griffin Freeze, Joseph Moore, Cade Eldred, Hank Breckenridge. Those guys are going to be lights out next year. I cannot wait to come back in my breaks and watch these guys. I'm telling you right now, it's a dynasty starting in East. Next couple of years, only good things to come for sure.